Hello. All right, guys. So here we are again with the next session. Um, so um, we just opened up a new week, right? And coming to the weekly, we still have to tap into this weekly gap to go lower, I guess. After that, not just go lower. I don't know. I don't want to sort of uh, do the assumptions, but we'll see what the phase of price tells us. But according to me, it needs to go lower as per the phase of price. This is expansion met with expansion, and then this sort of looks reversal to the upside, but this is more like an ERL to IRL, and then we'll see where we go from that particular IRL, right? Having said that, we want to see if we have any sort of key level in the upper half of the previous weekly candle. We don't on daily, which kind of sucks, but this is the daily open, which is wickless, so that automatically becomes my draw for the day before doing uh, anything else. So this is a manipulation, and then this is the distribution, and this should be a continuation in my opinion for the day. So Monday should expand, right? Coming to 6 hour, do we have anything as such? Not until at this point right here, right? So I don't honestly want the price to come down to this level. Honestly, we do have an inverse fair value gap, and we already are in the lower uh, fair value gap, or you can say the gap which is around EQ of this range on YM. Wait, let me just yeah, this is the weekly range, right? And we see this fair value gap on the upper half, in which we are right now, coming to 4 hour. So 4 hour does not actually um, shit. So 4 hour does not actually uh, supports expansion to the upside, because we do have C2 2 a.m. and then 6 a.m. looks lower. We do have PSP 2 a.m. So this is kind of a continuation PSP in my opinion. Also, this Asia on YM looks really heavy, which sort of leaves a huge fair value gap in which we have tapped into. So what will be the next draw if we want to sort of target to the downside? What can I actually target here? Probably this 4 hour fair value gap, I guess. This is the next draw if we want to target lower on YM. On NQ, if I see, surprisingly, it's a little stronger on 4 hour, which does make sense because it wants to get into this weekly gap since really long. But as I said, the daily profile does not support expansion to the upside as of now, coming to the hourly gap. So this clearly looks like a manipulation, and then expansion and reversing inside the range. Then this is also a deeper retracement, but we do support this and expand slower. Currently we do have this C2 with an SMT. this SMT around here, but it's still not an expansion into reversal candle, so I can't trade it. I may trade it. I may trade the next candle though, if I see any sort of expansion to the downside. So honestly, YM does look good to go and take these lower prices, but it's just that the structure does not support much expansion to the downside, honestly, for me at least. But we'll see how it goes. This is 30 where NQ have a gap, but YM doesn't. 50. No CSDs or reversal on any time frame, so to speak. No clear, delivery, so we might not be able to take New York Open, so we just push towards right. YM goes to the upside, and now we do have an SMT here, but we need more data, obviously. Currently we are getting tapped into this 30-minute. Yeah, we are already in 30-minute, but this is 15. Plus we are covering this hourly as well. So we'll see how this closes, and then we might be positioning ourselves. But honestly, this gap does not look good for me to go to the upside, as long as, yeah, man, this is tough. But we'll see how. Okay, damn, it wants to go higher, I guess. This is just the first 2 minutes of the open, so I might have to. Yeah, it's expanding to the upside, not gonna lie. Like, there is no SMT, so to speak. Yeah, these are equal lows and no SMT here. Okay, just wants to go higher. I'll still wait for 10 a.m., not gonna lie, bro. ES and YM does not support expansion to the upside as of now, although NQ is a stronger asset, so I will take if it gives me the structure. Okay, clearly does not wants to go higher. This is 10 a.m. open. Let's go to the, oh man, this kind of sucks. All these failure swings. It's very weaky, so I don't know if I can trade this, bro. This is all these are all failure swings. I don't want to trade away from failure swings, so to speak. This is tough, bro. And it's wicking to the downside as well. The only structure we have clear structure is on ES, where 6 a.m. is an expansion candle, C3 candle, where to this particular okay, so we do have sort of SMT like this, but it's just me kind of finding a reason to trade, which I don't want to, so I'll just move forward. This is very enticing. C2 closure on hourly. Do we have 5-minute structure? We clearly do have on ES. Let's see if we get any 15-minute continuation on ES, so I might take that. Currently we just opened up 10 a.m. open. I'll just fast forward a little quicker. So what is happening here? This is 15. ES now does not, looks like it wants to go lower. And this is a continuation CSD for me to go higher. Yeah, I can take this small wick on 10 a.m. Supports expansion to the upside. It's just that it's, honestly, it's, what can I say, bro? It can turn around, honestly. We do have the CSD on hourly, which is just current. It's just very wicky for me, but seeing all these failure swings, I want to take it to the daily open, so to speak. 15 supports. Do we have any SMT? We don't have any SMT even around the 10 a.m. open, apart from this, which does not supports that. Like, it's not really that good of a candle, to be honest. I'll just mark CSD around. CSD, and then we'll see how it goes. See, this is a better CSD in my opinion, but it's just a continuation CSD in my opinion, but I don't know if if I still want to take this. 3 minute. No displacement as such. I don't know, man. It does go to that high. Clean. So clean. Shit, I would have taken it. It is what it is, bro. I am getting there though. Now my reads are a little clear. My first 2 sessions were bullshit. First 3 sessions were crashing. I was crashing out heavily, which is why I'm very much, this much cautious. But now I can confidently say that my reads are a bit, not just a bit, but way better than I used to have in the first 2 months of this backtesting sessions. Okay, I may take continuation to the weekly open if it allows me to. 30-minute does not support, but I still can take it if this swing. Yeah, there is this particular swing that is being made inside this fair value gap. So it's just very high into the range for the day. That's the only thing that I'm should I take this, bro, on YM? Targeting what? Targeting. I don't have anything to target on YM though, apart from this. Okay, I might take this here with this to the low. We do have SMT, which I don't like to target, but I'll take 2R and will sort of, break even around here. Do you have B? No BE. BE. I'll write B here. I want to BE 5 15 30. 30 clearly does not support expansion, but hourly does support expansion. I don't know, man, it's really tough for me. It's not really clean, but I'll take the loss. I guess I'll take the loss. Yeah, I'll take the loss, bro. I'm fine with it. See, NQCSDs. Yeah, loss. Loss it is. Never reached that high. Coming to sweep to the downside. We'll see if it still goes, because this is all failure swings. Yeah, so clean. Now it goes. Yeah. So clean. Yeah, I think I sort of entered a little earlier. Yeah, I can clearly see that. No problem at all. I can clearly see that. It's fine. Next session, please. We don't reach that daily open though. That sucks. This was a good expansion. Okay, whatever. So we did tap into the weekly open here and kind of made a C2, but YM does not have the weekly wick still, so I still can go to the downside on ES and YM both. So what does it say? Let's see. Okay, do we have any? We don't have anything at the lows, although this is known as RDRB, like redistribution, something like that. I don't even remember that sort of, but it is some sort of a PD array, which is kind of here. Okay, where is the daily open, bro? This is the daily open, and no significant high, so to speak. We do sweep this low. This is accumulation. We got into the relevant high and then we start distributing lower. We do have this sort of sweep, and NQ looks bullish now because we have this SMT as of now. And yeah, having said that, do we have any CSDs on lower time frames? No, we don't. And I can still, kind of target the daily open, so to speak, on YM and NQ if both, starts expanding to the upside. This kind of giving me the reversal into expansion candle vibes, although there is no displacement, so Okay, this now looks promising as fuck here. So this C2 is getting out of this expansion candle after we are setting up this CSD. So this taps into that fair value gap plus CSD, and then I need this as a continuation model to go to the upside on 30. 15 tells the same story, although the other does not support the expansion to the upside. NQ looks really bullish as of now to me. This can be seen as a established low of the day because it's sweeping with an SMT, so it's sort of high probable for me. No CSDs, continuation CSDs on higher time frame, but there are few gaps that are being respected. So having said that, we'll get into the NQ open. First 3 minutes kind of sucks. And we goes down. It's fine. Okay, so we are manipulating to the upside, and we do have this SMT. This is a huge spaced out SMT, just like as of now, which I don't like to see, honestly. So big. But if we get this sort of close, I can take it to the downside, which we don't, and YM kind of reverses with this, right? This is again a continuation CSD for me. I can just take this one, right here. It can be a positional entry, but I'd say I'd take it, bro. Yeah, 30-minute also looks good. And this is 5-minute as well. I'll just take it. Let's see if we get 2R out of this though. This is open. I get 2R around here. And this will be my break-even point. Bro, I didn't save the break-even. Shit. Break-even. Save. Break-even. Save. This will be my break-even point. I can take this. This will be kind of a positional entry though, where I'm targeting this high, yesterday's high, honestly. This will be on 15. Yeah, I can take this one, honestly. But should I take this on YM or NQ? Because YM looks bullish after this SMT. I'll take it on NQ, it's fine. Market, and we go down, bro. What the fuck? This sucks. Oh my god, bro. Now this. What the fuck, bro? This is bad. 30-minute PSP, hourly PSP. Do we have 4-hour PSP? Yes, we do with an SMT. So we are going to the downside, targeting what? Probably this. Or I don't know, man. This does not look good, to be honest. I have to brace myself now. Oh shit, oh shit. I'll wait for the high time frame CST. I need to clean all the shit. Bro, it was a good thing. 30-minute just reversed like kind of like a news or something, bro. Entered right here and it just drops like nothing's business. Okay, cool. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'll stay on 15 now. If I need something clean, I will get it on 15, honestly. So 10 a.m. expands higher. Here it goes lower. Everything is now decoupled or... Yeah, bro, like, I guess... I don't know, man. What am I doing wrong? I just don't know. It's like... It just takes me out and then expands at the same place where I, kind of... Oh man, this huge expansion just had to come after I get out. Oh shit, bro. There's something wrong heavily with my entries, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but there's something definitely really bad with my entries. There is something like a missing point or what, I don't know, which I'm missing. It always takes me out and then expands. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This was my break-even point. I can still get fused out, bro. Yeah, this is going to happen again. It is going to take me out. What time is it? 12. Let me see 6R, which again does not look good. Why this huge wick, bro? Why this huge wick? It's actually... I don't know. It's going to take me out, honestly. It's not even reaching my break-even point. It's tough. Tough market, bro. Tough market. Did I take the wrong asset? I did. Because there is a fair value gap here. There's no fair value gap here. I don't know. Let's see. So this is my break-even point. Now I don't fucking want this to come back around here. Which I guess it will, bro. Shit, bro. Come on, bro. Just expand higher. Why are you doing this to me, bro? This was a weekly open. And this is tomorrow's high. I want it to go. But it will go to break even. And then it might, expand to that high. Oh, it did. I can't even. Okay, so this is 2 a.m. Okay, cool. Okay, coming to the next day. I let go of how much? 1.85R, which is not ideal to me, but it's what the system says. It's what my system says. So I have to do that. We do have yesterday's PSP and Mm, yeah, this is again kind of fucking around, bro. After this good CST, what day is it? It's Wednesday, Monday high. There's no high on. Uh, okay, so what can I do here if there is no wick and this is the C2 out of the, like, there's no key level, but it expanded really nicely yesterday, and it 4R gives me um, C2 out of this fair value gap. Yeah, this is what 10. This is London. Okay, cool. This is weekly open. Uh, okay, hourly. Okay, this is early signs of reversals. What? Oh, this affects replay, bro. Bro. When am I going to stop losing? I have to seriously take a moment out. I have to study my own trades, my own streams, where I'm going wrong. And then probably I might be doing actual changes to me, because my bias, again, I have been saying this for a while now. My fucking bias are always right, but my entries are always wrong. It takes me out and then it goes towards my draw. Always happens like that. So yeah, it's not going to go there. This is 3. 3 3 opens up and sort of expands higher, which is quite nice. Most of the time 3 a.m. candle is the expansion candle on in 2 a.m. candle. So this is 2 a.m. open. We go down. We sort of hit a key level, which is what? Fair value gap on. Bro, there was fair value gap. Ah, it was 10. Okay. So now this should ideally be C3 in my opinion. Mind you, this is London, so I'm not allowed. I'm just forward testing it. So it doesn't. Okay. So this is a huge ass candle. Uh, does it expand? This is 5. Okay. We'll go to New York open. This is 6 a.m. open. Okay, London did nothing. London did actually nothing. Absolutely nothing. 6 a.m. opens up, goes down. Let me just mark on 9 a.m. so that we don't. Oh, was there a news? I don't see any news here. Okay. What did the daily did? Actually, not. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fucking apps. Bro, I'm just. Okay. Okay. Have to calm down. So we are tapping into this 4-hour fair value gap. We have been open here with no established high, no established high, no established high. If anything, we are sort of a failure swing to tomorrow's high here, and this is weekly open. So it was supposed to go higher like this, but it doesn't. which means I don't think it's gonna, you know, expand higher today because it's not expansion candle to the upside. Having said that, we'll do the forward testing because I don't have any other job, right? This is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm supposed to do right now. Okay, if this closes, then it's very interesting for me. So this closes here, like this. C2 expansion candle. I guess we can go higher, in my opinion. 6 a.m. opens up, so I still can trade this 6 a.m. candle, so I have to wait for 10 a.m. So I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. This is out of 4 hour gap. Okay, so I will wait for 10 a.m. to trade continuation. This is New York Open. And okay, this is 10 a.m. This is rubbishly reversal candle on 6 a.m. A huge wick out of the fair value gap with the C2, C2, C2. Across the charts, it's C2 on 4 hour, hourly expansion into reversal candle, right? 30-minute C3, everything aligns here. Okay, I just need 10 a.m. to make the low and then trade higher to all these black lines that I've, marked. Okay, I need C2 around here. Do we get it? Not yet. Now we get it. I need this C2 as this CSD, continuation CSD, and I'll take it. I have to go slower at least here. Okay, we do get the CSD. Throughout the charts, everything is expanding. Nothing to go wrong. Absolutely nothing can go wrong here, right? Absolutely nothing can go wrong around here. All these failure swings. Clear draw. I go in. Clear draw. And it takes me out, bro. Oh my god, if this takes me out, I'm gonna laugh so hard. What did I do wrong here? What the fuck did I do wrong here? Did I do anything wrong? I did nothing wrong, I guess. It's still gonna take me out. Okay, now it looks better. Oh my god, this was so nerve-wracking, bro. These 15 minutes are nerve-wracking in the actual market. I'm not gonna lie. So nerve-wracking. This is 6 a.m. open. 10 a.m. opens up, trades higher. This needs to go higher. Where is 2R for me? Around here. I have nothing to trail my stop loss to. I do have this low now, but I don't want to trail my stop loss so aggressively. I've learned that that I need to give my stop loss good space. Do we have any SMT? Did we tap into relevant? Yeah, we did tap into relevant swing point on NQ. Just let me, okay, so this was also a failure swing here. So I need the NQ to take this one out and not this one. This is just an internal high with a clear failure swing. If it reverses from here, the market just is like, doing funny business with me. That's just what it's doing. It's clearly what it's doing. So I can't, so it takes out this. I can go break even now, which I don't want to, but it's the safe way to preserve my stop losses, preserve my capital, and I go get out of break even. Yeah, I get out of break even. I okay. Was I supposed to enter in on NQ? Uh, there was not. Yeah, there was a sign that NQ is stronger. So when the 6 a.m. candle closes and 10 a.m. opens, see how NQ is way above the wick of the 8 a.m. candle, whereas YM was sort of giving C2 vibes here. Yeah, I did that wrong. Whatever. I can just get out break even. It's fine for me. Cool. And now it reverses. Okay. Now it reverses. And reaches the low. Oof. What was this? What was this? Oh shit, there was FOMC. Okay. This is completely on me. I'm sorry. This is completely on me. It shouldn't have it wasn't supposed to go there before FOMC, obviously, because it needs a clear draw to manipulate or and distribute both at the same time. Okay, I'll just go. Okay, wait. Do I get a continuation, or do I get a manipulation? I do get a heavy manipulation. Wow, what is this? This is a good data candle. Um, I guess it should go lower if I get any continuation signatures. Okay. Okay. This is very bullish now. This is very bullish now. Do I get... I do get all sort of continuation signatures, but I can't trade it because it's like so big of a stop loss, man. So big. Probably 0.5% worth of stop loss, which is huge. And this is, yeah, 0.5% across the chart. So it kind of wants to continue to the upside, I guess. Yeah. So C3, C2, and I just want to zoom out a little on weekly. So weekly does not look that bad. And I guess these are the next draws, in my opinion. Not gonna lie, guys, because there are a lot of equal lows, and these are all failure swings. These are all failure swings to me, and it does look like it wants to go higher. If it sort of inverses this huge fair value gap, we can trade towards that draw. For now, we are very much in the middle of everything. Um, okay. Okay. So Where is Monday? Monday here taps into nothing but makes a C2. This is C3. Now the real question is, do we get a C4? Ideally not for now inside this week, because we are inside a huge weekly gap on NQ, and this is also huge as retracement for me, but we'll see how it goes. uh, I don't have any structural momentum right now that where I can say that I don't want to fade uh, the current day's candle or whatever. Coming to 4 hours, this completely changes everything. This is a clear C2 in my opinion, uh, with a need of, or a reversal into expansion candle. It's like expanding to the upside as of now. The day opened up, went higher, swept the yesterday's high, and then aggressively goes down. But it sweeps higher here, retraces, again sweeps this high, and then so manipulation, expansion lower, and now we are kind of getting a V-shaped reversal, expansion and expansion into expansion again. Um, Having said that, I can't trade 30-minute again. Sorry, New York Open again, because this is not a 6 a.m. close. There is still most important 30-minute of the whole day remaining, which is New York Open to 10 a.m. Which sort of gives us the half of the narrative for the remaining day, right? This is sorry. This is CSD, valid CSD, because it sweeps this low and gives us the C2, and this is C3. This is an expansion, starts the expansion at 9 a.m. 15 also looks good for continuation, but I still can take it because it's very much in the middle of the whole range, middle of this range and this range as well. So I'll need more data. I need 10 a.m. open. We'll see where we are at 10 a.m. open, and it goes, oh, okay, it's, as I said, it's all over the places. 10 a.m. open, bro. 10 a.m. open. Can I just delete this? I can't. Wait. Can't I delete this? Now I can. Yeah. Fuck, bro. Sorry. So zooming out again for 10 a.m. narrative. This is our open. C2 down close. Now we have 6 a.m. PSP. Just a single sort of, but this is clearly shows that it wants to go higher, because this PSP is inside the fair value gap, and this is C2, a bullish C2. If hourly supports it, it kind of does. NQ does not, and ES is the middle as set, as always. 30, we do have SMT at these lows. I would have been way confident if we had any sort of displacement in this leg to the upside. Having said that, 15-minute does have a fair value gap, which is being respected right now, and this is sort of if, okay, so what I'll say this here right away. If NQ sweeps this and YM is fucking around right now, where it is right now, I'll take long on the YM, because this NQ manipulates the low, which is, it's more like an advanced premium and discount, so I'll just take a YM long. Did 10 AM made the low? Not clearly though. I need 15-minute swing point, which I don't get right now. Okay, I do get this 5-minute CSD. 5-minute CSD, 5-minute CSD, CSD is across the chart, so I can take this continuation towards where? That is the clear question. Okay, so I can take it to this current day's high. This will be my break even. BE, 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 BE. Whoa, where is BE? BE, yeah. BE. Okay. Just making sure I'm doing everything right. Expansion met with expansion. This is a continuation. 30-minute also looks like a continuation. We do have this SMT, lower time frame SMT, with the PSP of a higher time frame. I guess inside that PSP of a higher time frame, and YM does closed bullish on 4 hour, so I guess it's like this is CSD, this is CSD. We are sort of respecting this CSD as well, OB as well on 15-minute. Fuck, I couldn't speak at that point of time. Can you hit my break even, please? Did it hit? Okay, so this is my break even. Do I have any open structural bro, I don't have anything on the left, honestly, to target. There is no fair value gap or anything until here, so I'll take my 2R and I'll just leave. Cool. Please give me my 2R. Thank you so much. So when all the assets are CSDing, even on like lower time frame, like 5-minute or 3-minute, I can take those, because I just have to take care if I'm entering in at the right asset. That's what I take out of this trade. I've already done top down, so yeah, I can say that I have to make sure that I am entering into the correct asset, because I got 2 break evens. Both wasn't supposed to be break evens, not because my bias was incorrect, but because I was entering on a weaker asset when I was supposed to enter on the stronger asset. Let me just write this fuck down. Very important for me, bro. The losing streak breaks right here, but I have not done anything very well. I'm still in a very deep into drawdown. But yeah, we'll see. How did yesterday closed bullish nicely. Yeah, it kind of closed where we TP'd, right? We TP'd around here. and then it sort of, this was 2, no, this is 6. What? Wait. Okay, this is open. Ah, we TP'd here and it, okay, cool. Uh, where would I have TP'd though for tomorrow? Oh, sorry, for yesterday. Do I get any trailing? So if I get out around here, I would have trailed my stop loss here and then here. Oh, so clean trails. I've I've hardly seen these clean trails, honestly, because these trails usually get swept out because this is also kind of the sign of the initiation of the consolidation. So if I trail here, just like you know mm, we got this CSD here, right? And I trail my stop loss here. For just for an example, this is a CSD here, and I trail my stop loss here at this low or this low. It gets capped off usually because it's starting this huge as consolidation or retracement or whatever. So I've seen enough trails getting out, but this was very clean. Cool. Coming to the day, we are sort of expanding now. We are sort of out of that sucky ass ranges. Weekly looks bullish. So the next draw should be this high, which is a failure swing to all these highs, and all these highs are failure swings to this eventual high, right? But it's too far and spaced out, which is why I'd say this and this. I'll just keep this marked for my targets, right? So these are weekly targets. Where is the Monday open? This is Monday open. Yesterday was Thursday, so do I see this expand more? I don't think so because NQ is not ready. And ES is fine. ES is not that bad, honestly. But it's still the closest target is way far. So I don't know if it wants to go towards these draws today, or it just wants to cap off the weekly range. I would honestly want it to cap off the weekly range, right? Because this is an expansion and now I need a new phase. NQ is kind of, I just don't want to see NQ uh, when other assets are expanding like this and it's just wicking everywhere. No displacements, nothing. There is not even a displacement here. So it's very hard to read NQ here. Having said that, I'll still mark the upper half of the previous candle to get inside of the fair value gaps. We do have a PSP. Do we have an SMT? No, we have equal lows here. 438.4.25, 438.45. Exact equal lows here, but we do. This is a PSP. 2 a.m. is a PSP. This makes a bullish C2 for the day. So this can be viewed as a protected swing point. Not gonna lie, which I wasn't looking for, honestly. Bro, I wanted the TGIF thing to happen, but it clearly gives me, bro. Wait, sorry. It clearly gives me this. protected swing, right? So, okay, 2 a.m. makes the low of the day. Can I see this as a London reversal? I can, because 6 a.m. is expanding. If we get a clear structure on 6 inside the 6 a.m., we do get that 6 a.m. Clear structure. There is an SMT at the lows of the this. Just the displacement is not there in any of the assets, which kind of sucks. Having said that, this is a clear C2, probable C2 on. Yeah, this looks nice to expand to the upside. Right, this is CST here, 30-minute CST. I don't know if I have anything to target towards to the upside, not gonna lie. 15-minute, everything aligns, but I want to take the continuation. I don't want to take the trade at the highest point of the day, right? Because the day opened up like kind of consolidated, and then it went down. So open low, made the assumed low, and then it started expanding, but not quite clean. There is no displacement on a higher time frames. Not a single displacement. Fuck, bro. So I just want to be very sure if this just wants to expand higher, and I stop myself from trading at the highest point of the day, because it's sort of chasing the price, so to speak. So I don't want to do that. Okay, 3-minute C2, and then it expands. And Q taps inside, like drops lower heavily. So I would not touch anything. Okay, so this is a consolidation low, right? It has to go. I would wait for, okay, so this is 10 a.m. open. If I would have taken this, it would have easily given me 2R, right? Nice. Good to know that positional entries work. I would have been anxious in the first 15 minutes a lot. This is decoupling, which is why I would have been sweating my ass off in the real market. Okay, so I'll be waiting for my 15-minute swing point to continue. For the continuation, I don't get that at all. I may get it here. So this is C2, and NQ is kind of telling me that it wants to go higher. Let's see. So this does look like a retracement on NQ. Not ideal. We don't have any CST on entry time frames yet, so we anyway have to wait. Now we do get that closure, right? So can I take this though? Yeah, I can, because you know NQ has also started expanding, but I do have an SMT on like here. Having said that, NQ is already out of my position, honestly. there was just one, uh, opportunity around here, and then it just started going off. Having said that, should I take the YM though? I don't know. I have to go break even very aggressively around here because I don't know if it wants to go, like if it wants to expand anymore, and this will be my positional entry anyway. So let's see. I do get tapped in now, and it just, starts fucking around. Okay, 15. I have to go break even at this point. There is these equal highs, so that can be my break even point. So this is my break even, and I have to be out here. Sorry. I took $80 loss here. Yeah, it straight up goes to my loss then. It started going down before I hit break even, so I had to take my $80 loss. It is what it is. Although, yeah, even NQ does not take those highs, which kind of sucks. Yeah, man, NQ is very nasty to the upside right now. I don't know even if I should trust NQ anymore for now. But this day is done. I don't think we are going to expand anymore, and I don't think we are going to expand lower as well anymore, because yeah, we just have to cap off the weekly range, but that doesn't mean we have to sort of just reverse the whole thing. So I'll go to the next day. Yeah, it just went nowhere after that. So let's go to daily now. Let's go to weekly though. This is Monday. Yeah, this is Monday. Sorry. Yeah, this is Monday. Okay, currently we are sort of in a mood to accumulate a little and make the continuation swing point on a higher time frame. It seems like that, at least, because we have reached the fair value gap here as well on NQ, which is weakest asset right now. But I do want to target all these failure swings. Yeah, all these are failure swings to me. This will be my draw for the week, I guess. But I don't want to anticipate right away, because we have been expanding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks now. So I can anticipate some sort of accumulation or retracement, higher time frame retracement. From where? From the previous week's high. Okay, there is no SMT though, but yeah, that's how it works, I guess. Yeah, man. So coming to daily, Monday sweeps and gets back into the range. A little wiki for my taste. On 4 hour, we open up, goes lower, taps into this fair value gap, 4 hour fair value gap, and then 2 a.m. expands higher, sweeps the previous week's high, previous day's high, and then fails to manipulate, right? But 6am, what does 6am does? 6am kind of does not respect the upper half of the candle as of now. Yeah, it does not. There was the fair value gap, high probability fair value gap for it to continue higher, but it does not. Which kind of sucks for me because it was a clean C2. Having said that, we do have this continuation fair value gap on the 30. And we also have a fair value gap to the downside on all the assets, which is in the making. And we have inversed the fair value gap here as well on all the assets. So on 30, we are kind of in the making of the C2. We already made the C2, so C3 should expand lower, ideally. But if it wants to sweep once more, I would allow it. 15 does not though. 15 does not though, bro. 15 does not. This is C2 reversal candle on NQ. NQ is bearish, still bearish. I do have this first CSD to the downside. Inside this continuation. So probably Garrett would take this. Till all these failure swings. All these are failure swings to target, bro. Right? NQ does look clean, not gonna lie. But I still want to, be very sure. So I might have to wait for the continuation. I don't want to, I'm not still, I don't want to look into New York Open positional entries this low in the, in the time frames. I would be happy if I'm right, but I would be glad if I don't take a loss anymore. I have to be sure. Having said that, I will keep a note that how many times I am being right about these New York Opens for future purposes, and then I would take those. So this time I don't, clearly. And this is the reason I don't take New York Opens, because if you're wrong, you're wrong completely, because New York Open changes all the narratives. And this is just first 3 minutes. And we taps into 6am high, 6am open on NQ, but we do not on YM. And NQ expands heavily. Okay. There was no news. Why it's doing like wickless thing here? Okay, so now I see that YM is weaker, in my opinion, or it wants to go lower to where? I don't know, honestly. But this looks like a higher time frame retracement, so to speak, so I should not take that. NQ would have taken all these lows, but it just doesn't want to do that as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. Currently, I don't know. I'll wait for more data, though. I'll just wait for more data. It's fine if I, miss any trades. That's why I am, backtesting. So what happens now is, unfortunately, we don't get this CS sweep. If I would have got that SMT, that would have been awesome. But currently we are sort of CSDing higher time frames, like in the making, we are also respecting this fair value gap, which inverse the you know fair value of hourly, and 15-minute also. So this can be my swing point. If I get this 15-minute swing point around here, I will take it to the downside, targeting these lows or current day's low. Yeah, that's all. This is all I want, bro. This is all I want. That's enough for me. Do I get any CSD? I don't. Okay, this is a good. Yeah, this is really good close. This is really good close. I will take this. This is a good 15-minute close as well. See, if it wants to, you know, uh, like come up higher and respect this half, like lower half of the candle, it is sort of allowed, but I don't want to wait for it, and I will take the CST here, which is also the first ICST. 2 a.m. Oh, sorry, 2 hour is way down for my taste. There is a swing point though, which I can target here. Right. So let's see if we get that. Just doing top down one more time. So what happens is we are into a higher time frame retracement. There are a lot of swing points here, but what happens today is we take this, we get to the previous day's high or the previous week's high on NQ, and then NQ sort of was consolidating, and then it's sort of expanding lower, so to speak, which is not ideal. But I don't know, man. Now I'm like, I don't know. So why I'm confused, I'll tell you why I'm confused. So this is a consolidation. This is consolidation high. This is consolidation low. Range high, range low, so to speak. We take out this range high, and then we consolidate. This is an inside bar, and then we go lower. Currently, we have this PSP, 6 a.m. PSP, right? And there are these failure swings to the upside on NQ. But this is very heavy retracement in my understanding if it wants to go higher. Yeah, so I shouldn't be worried about that though, right? We do have an SMT right now, but I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to go this deep into the retracement, and this also looks retracement on YM, but the structure is bullish for me. So opens up, goes lower, then goes higher, takes the previous week's plus days high, and then it starts going lower. What happens then? NQ opens up and does nothing but 10 a.m. 6 a.m. goes lower. 10 a.m. should continue, I guess, up until this low or these low, which is kind of the range low on NQ. Why I'm taking YM? Because YM already gave me the CSD on 30, right? And not just that, it's also respecting it. Um, and it also, left the gap behind, out of which we are doing the C2 thing. We tap into that fair value gap, and then we give the bearish closure, which is very good for me. It gives bearish closure with the CSD, so I can take this as a continuation CSD and drop it to the 2 hour. So I'll just take it. We'll see. I don't have to do this many breakdowns, honestly, and we get stopped out. We never got into profit here, and it just rips higher. Cool, 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 cool. No problem. I'm fine. I'm learning. 10 a.m. opens up. So what I learned out of this is I don't demand the continuation inside this sort of consolidation. That's what I should write this down. Where? Should I write this down? Wait, bro. Notes. Notes. Should not demand continuation inside consolidation ranges, because it never happens. It's sort of consolidating. It's fucking C-ending. It's probably retracing, but it's not expanding. So continuation is the sign of expansion, and I just can't take it. Simple as fuck. It what it did here is like, it's diabolical. It didn't even make the wick to the downside. It just started ripping higher to, start barcoding. This is typical barcode, right? And I have lost most of my capital in this barcode thing, which I understand now. So I am sort of getting better at, you know, understanding the consolidation, and catch that these are the consolidations and what I should do and what I should not. And this type of environment, I just skip the day. Oh my god, it did really nothing. It never took the high, it never took the low until the new day. The day opens, makes the high, and then it's sort of, start expanding lower and takes all these highs the next day, which is today. Wow. Okay. This was sort of like, what the fuck is this on NQ, bro? What the fuck is, I don't even want to see NQ. I'll just, oh my god. So YM, okay, so we do have the CSD with NQ to the downside, but I guess it will be the catch-up thing with NQ because it's sort of barcoding, and all it can do is, do the exact same thing that YM did. Having said that, and YM is tapping into the daily fair value gap, and damn, the structure does not look good at all. So what did we do here? We opens up, makes the high, taps into nothing, and starts dropping down. So there is no uh, significant high of the day. But then what we do, we manipulate the lows on the strongest asset, which is YM. And then we still expand lower towards those lows. So nothing really of good signal. Not even these lows looks like it wants to expand higher, because if I see this as a C2, this should start expanding higher, but it's still around that low, which is not quite right. So I might just have to take NQ to this low, or I just wait for it to take it and then look for better structure. So I just don't want to go lower uh, until I get a clear structure. Honestly, I just don't want to dive deeper into this barcode thing, so I might just not do it anyway. This is 10 a.m. open. 6 a.m. went nowhere. 10 a.m. went nowhere. 2 a.m. went nowhere. There is no SMT, nothing. YM starts expanding higher. Let me see. Okay, so clearly nothing. Can I see 6? Clearly from, like, it's reversing from nowhere. There is just nothing apart from this SMT, which is again of less significance for me. But I'm just marking it to see it, how it looks on the down close, like on the lower time frames. Okay, so what I can see is if 2 a.m. makes this low and 6 a.m. closes above the open of 2 a.m., 10 a.m. can be logically seen as a C3, but not that technically also. So I'm just, I don't know, fuck, why am I doing this? This is the clear draw right now. There is a fair value gap. We are around daily open. I need this to come down to this fair value gaps on 15 as well. If it gives me a structural swing point to go to the upside, I will take it, or else I'll just leave it. It does not take me, it does not give me any structural swing point unless this C2. Do we have, yeah, we do have this CST. Yeah, this would have been a clear clear entry. Not so clean though, it just closed here. So the CSD happened right now on the strongest asset. Was there any CSD to take the low, weaker asset? There was no significant CSD. There was a PSP on 15. There was no PSP anywhere else. So I did nothing wrong. I'm fine here. I didn't miss anything. Why? Because the price is going nowhere. Okay, this looks just a bit interesting now. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, but I can't take this because all these failures doing this. And Q looks like it wants to go lower, but I don't want to trade away from all these failure swings. So NQ sucks. Give me 3 minutes more. Yeah, NQ sucks. But 1 hour gives me this C2 bearish closure, right? Now I want the C3. Sorry. Makes it wick inside the lower half of this candle, right? Do I have anything significant inside this lower half? I clearly don't. We do have a continuation in this lower half, but I would rather wait for 12 p.m. open, makes it high, which sort of probably will, wait, sort of probably will sweep something and then makes it make it a high, because bro, it's a 6 hour. What do you okay, I can't trade it this anymore to the downside. Cool. We are still barcoding. We might expand higher, but I'm still, missing out clearly nothing. This was our initial lookout, but we tapped into this. I saw this as a reversal and I started framing the NQ. So, new node can be one down close candle. After relevant key level. Is not a reversal, is not always a reversal, right? Cool. 30. Anyway, okay, whatever. I don't want to trade after 12, honestly, but I am looking at structural allowance. If the structure allows me to, trade, there's no point of not trading, right? So this was clean, really clean V-shaped reversal, right? Check it out here. Clean reversal, clean V-shaped reversal. It just lacked a key level, like sort of a fair value gap or anything, but I can see this as an internal lows. Yeah, so there was this particular key level as well. Valid entry, not gonna lie, straight up to 2 hour clean entry, 6 hour, 12 p.m. expansion. Cool. Good to know. Keep your bias in check always, unless proven wrong by structure on higher time frame. By higher time frame, I mean hourly CSDs on the opposite side, or 4 hour fair value gap disrespect. Yeah. And the daily gets becomes like reversal into expansion, some sort of like that. If you are anticipating daily C2, then I'd rather wait for the next day. Not gonna lie. Ah, that was a good learning session for me. I might just um, stop it here because it's been like midnight. I'll be back for the next session tomorrow as soon as possible. Let's just see where we at with the all the analytics and whatnot. It's not that good, I know that, but I have to still keep looking at it. Really bad win rate, really bad capital loss, everything and whatnot. Uh, minus one, one, two, three. So minus 1 hour, minus 1 hour session for me, and which is the best session I had till now, because I had like minus 7 hour, minus 4 hour sessions, and coming from there to minus 1 hour is not that bad. And trust me, um, I'm gonna keep building on this, obviously. So this is going to go out really soon. So like, what 10% is nothing. This like what, 5 trades, 5 good trades, or 3 hour trades, 3 hour trades, and this is all whoosh. So this is very very easy if I start getting my wins, if I start getting expansions, obvious draws and everything. So we'll keep looking at it. We'll keep grinding. Uh, keep looking at the sunnier side of all this bullshit. Cool. Probably see you in the next session. Peace out.